what happened last session?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remind me again why the card is gone?
What card?
Cart?
Carts? Okay. All right, perfect. Great
Somebody
question.
didn't check for booby traps.
So yeah, you guys pulled up to this tower, and there's this weird energy around it that you notice when you get close to it. Your spells don't work, or whatever magic you have on you, it goes to nerds, but you don't know why.
Oh, yeah.
And
okay, thank you.
William checked out the carriage or the wagon and was like, "I'm gonna open the door." And upon doing so, he set off a trap. Various things of or vials of alchemist fire was actually tied to the door to fall. And as soon as he opened the door, it caused it to fall, and that's then caused the wagon to catch a flame and destroy everything that was inside of it. After that, you guys took a rest, and after your rest, a pack of werewolves pulled up. And so now, and before we get to that, you guys did fuck with the door a little bit. Somebody got electrocuted, and you guys fought a blue dragon. But it wasn't anything too crazy or big. You guys got low-key kind of like clapped the shit out of that thing. I can't lie. And after that, you guys took your rest, and now find yourselves surrounded by lots of werewolves. In particular, when your friend Deirdre was afflicted, they looked a lot similar to them. Any questions?
Can these guys not show up?
Unfortunately, I already rolled for that, and that's why we're here.
We can talk to them, right?
You can talk to literally, and you can do whatever you want, William.
We can be hallucinating.
You could also be hallucinating.
I'm sad now. There was something I was like, ooh, I could try this, and then I just looked and I don't have the spell prepared.
Oh.
No.
Ouch.
I'm so sad.
I did feel that pain. Alright, let me check the roly-polies to see where we are at.
Why is that a level 2 fucking spell? What? Sorry.
What spell?
I just Misty Step.
Okay. Un momento. Okay. Thought I was ready. Apparently I'm not. Alright. Okay, so the last turn, if I recall, Mug and Jotun, you guys watched as Mug got slashed and or poked at by this man here with the black face, and you successfully made her take like 1 damage. 1 second. So, yeah, Mugwort and Jotun, you were able to defend yourselves against this man's initial attacks. Gotcha. That's not for me. And if I recall, fortunately, it's still the werewolves' turns. Yeah, because we had. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's see what else we got here. I think that's pretty much it, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's pretty much it. We should be good to go. And we're just gonna run right into it, head first. Jotun, William, and Mugwort, can you all roll me acrobatics checks? Or sorry, athletics.
No, actually, because that's crazy.
Wow. You see two sides of the spectrum here.
I got a 22. I was accidentally rolling to GM.
Okay. Mugwort and Jotun, you are able to successfully wrestle your way out of grapple by two of these werewolves. But unfortunately, William, the werewolf on your right, now has you in a grapple.
Can I ask which one was grappling or trying to grapple me?
We'll say this one here. And Mugwort, I'm gonna have this guy be the one who tried to grab you. As they reach out their arms, they are in full werewolf mode. Their claws try to grab onto you. You guys are able to, in combination, shake them off of each other. But William does, unfortunately, get grabbed as you hear the man in black say, "Get 'em, boys! We're taking 'em to feast!" And then we go to you, Jotun.
Oh shit. Okay. Are werewolves? Are they fiends?
No, they're considered humanoid.
Humanoids? All right. I thought so. Out of character, do you guys want to fight these guys, or do you guys want to try to talk to them? To pull him.
Realistically, we are currently surrounded, and they said they wanted to eat us multiple times.
Yeah,
Alright,
talking
cool.
isn't gonna do shit.
No, that's fair. So I will. I don't think that hits, but I'm hoping.
Okay, that will hit.
Awesome. And then I'll take my extra attack and I'll fucking
Damn.
do it again.
Okay, go ahead, roll damage.
That's for the nat 20, and the bottom one is for the 12.
Damn!
And that's going towards the guy that tried to grapple me.
Okay, the first werewolf, you hit him for 28 damage. Completely just bonking the shit out of him. You guys see a couple teeth go flying, spit hits the fucking, goes in the air. He does not look too happy at that.
I just forgot the weight of my weapon for a second. It feels great.
You broke Jimmy's jaw!
Oops.
Jimmy, no!
No, not Jimmy.
Would you like to do anything else, Jotun?
Action, as a... No.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Alright, Miss Deirdre, you are up.
Okay. We're surrounded. Don't like any of this. I'm going to risk something. And, I'm gonna just... Move a second, Mog. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
I'm gonna risk opportunity attacks when I back off, because I can't stay in her space. But I am going to try and grab this guy by the face and use my bracers.
Oh.
Bracelet, whatever it is.
Okay. Oh.
Nice.
Huh.
Nice.
You watch as Deirdre comes next to Mugwort, almost like pushing her a little bit out of the way. As she grabs this werewolf, what do you say? What do you do?
I just say we don't have fucking time for this.
And you watch as the werewolf completely begins to turn into stone, starting at Deirdre's arms. Before, in front of you, you guys just see a statue of a werewolf.
For dramatic effect, could I just use my foot to push him over?
I will take the rest of your actions and let you.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do that and then stare at the wolves around us and go, "Who's next?"
Roll me an intimidation check.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. I have terrible charisma.
Can I help her by doing like a scary
Nope.
pose? Oh,
You just gotta let this. You just gotta let this be.
Hey, I rolled a natural 15, so that's pretty good. But yeah, I can't stay in Mug's space, so I'm gonna risk the opportunity of attacks to back up.
Okay, the two werewolves near the statue, as they see that this man turns into stone, you see that they glance between each other as they watch this werewolf get kicked back, who hits the ground and just completely breaks, turning into a fine gray dust. Everything and anything that was on him or in him is gone. But
Could have kept him as a statue.
you do see the one that's holding on to William and the one that's next to you that you hit, Jotun, did
Yep.
not seem to be affected. They're a little bit angrier, but it seems like the majority of these werewolves are not so interested in the idea of someone turning to someone to stone.
And here I just finished watching Dr. Stone.
And that gets me to my favorite barbarian, Mr. Tug. What would you like to do?
That is a very good question. One that I will answer in a minute.
Fair enough.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to rage. And I'm going to attack recklessly at this dude next to Jotun.
Swing. See what you got. That is gonna hit. That hits for 13 damage on the first swing.
didn't even need that.
Did not at all.
It's impressive. It's impressive. It's nice. I'm not jealous or anything, but you know.
Yeah,
Oh wait, I'm
it's-
attacking recklessly. It's supposed to be at advantage.
Go ahead and roll 2 more times for me then. Okay. Oh shit! Okay, we got some hits. Your first attack will hit for 6 damage. Remember, the radiant damage is only I think. Actually, let me make sure. Hold on. Let me make sure. Oh fuck yeah! Okay, free D8 damage with that crystal blade. So the first hit is gonna be 9 damage. And the second one is going to be a total of, holy fuck, 18 damage. And you see that she stabs him once right in the arm. He lets out a yell, a cry, as you see this soft white glow enter the blade upon a strike. And then she swings again with her crystal blade. And this one completely lops his head off. And this werewolf is dead.
I'm gonna punt his head.
Okay.
What was the one that turned to stone?
This guy right here.
So the main guy?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I specifically targeted the main guy as to be as threatening to the werewolves and make them hopefully like turn tail.
Okay, Tug. Would you like to do anything else?
No, I'm good.
Perfect. You all
Let's hope
notice.
the wolves run.
You all notice that the wolves around you, they are not particularly large. They seem to be kind of on the smaller side. After watching 2 of their members die, you see them kind of hesitantly walking around, unsure as to what just happened or how dangerous you all might be. William, we go to you. You are currently being grappled by a wolf. Or a werewolf, sorry.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Well, first, I'm gonna cast Misty Step,
Okay. Where are you going?
and it is 30 feet. So let me see. I'll be right here. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Oh,
And as you teleport, you see that you and the werewolf
Oh, what?
appear next to the tower. He looks
Great.
around. Huh? What the? How the fuck? Are you a wizard? Oh no, I can see the robes, the staff. I think we fucked up, guys.
Right, I didn't know how Misty Step carried him, but
It normally doesn't.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's alright. It's okay. Anyone want to be enlarged? Be a giant?
I do.
Extra giant?
I can only do one size at a time, I believe.
Yep.
Can a 3-feet person become a giant?
They
No,
become
no,
I
I'm
6
talking
feet.
about like Jotun becoming extra giant because he's already giant.
Yeah.
I mean, he's half giant. Now he can
Half
just be
giant.
full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be casting Enlarge on Jotun.
Okay.
And
Everybody step back.
Yep. You guys will have to just make sure you're not ending your next turn in his space.
I'm just imagining Jotun grows to this size, and because of taking up that space, his butt just like bumping into Tug and knocking him back.
Tug's like ripped and angry and is like, how the fuck did it get so big?
Whoa, that's a big ass.
I'll
When
just
was the
turn.
last time you washed that loincloth?
Oh my
I mean, it's
God.
never come up, so let's establish that. Let's establish that.
All right, William.
It's been about a 10-day.
Turn towards the werewolf. As it was speaking, we have a mage, and I look towards him. Not only that, but we have a Hulk.
Oh my God.
And that's my turn.
I have mixed feelings about that reference. But I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it, but I hate it. I will.
We're gonna get sued. We're gonna get sued by Marvel, you guys.
Oh man.
Nobody needs to know.
The werewolf's looking and goes, "What's a Hulk?" And as they see Jotun getting bigger and bigger, you see the couple that might have had spears or whatever, like they drop their spears and their jaws just drop as they see Jotun go from about 7 feet to this 14-foot tall, large giant. And we go
Yeah,
to
by the
you.
way, the weapons also grow with it. So.
Oh, I know. That's probably the worst part for them.
Yep.
And we go to you, Mugwort. William, you are unfortunately still grappled, but you made a statement.
Yep. I mean, I don't need to be ungrappled to attack. So.
I know. What would you like to do, Muggy?
I am going to. Technically, the way I'm facing on the battlefield, I would be looking to my left, but in front of us, I'm looking to the people on the right.
Okay.
So I would be looking over toward my left, and I kind of glare at him for a moment, but I'm gonna open up my mouth at the exact right time, and I'm gonna also cast this.
And where is that going to be at? That will hit you. 10-foot radius.
I can put it wherever I want, though.
Right. 10 feet. Because, hold on, let me try it. If it's in between them, it's still everything within this 10 feet. You're within 10 feet.
I mean, it can be here.
You can put it behind them.
Yeah.
That's also good.
I want her to be safe about this. Okay. God damn. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that pretty much there.
What do you yell something? Do you scream anything?
It's just gonna be straight screaming while staring at him.
Can you roll me damage?
3d8?
Can you roll me damage?
Is it 3d8?
Yes. And you guys both see the two werewolves off to the side here grab their ears and hold on to them very, very painfully. And you guys hear this very barely audible small or almost wannabe loud screech originate from what you thought was Mug until you see the werewolves react. You can see as they pull their hands away, one of them's ears is bleeding. Let's see.
No. Get your paws off of that.
Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
I'm gonna be crazy and I'm gonna take a step forward.
Okay.
Just to let Deirdre or anybody move in that space if they really want to.
Alrighty then. As you step forward into the remainder of the remains of this man, you see the werewolves looking at you, almost terrified, and just out of nowhere, they all begin running. You hear them yell, "The family's broken! We knew we shouldn't have trusted Kirill! Come, let's leave!" As the werewolves begin running off.
I'm taking an opportunity attack on both of them.
Go ahead. You get to do an extra... Hold on, let me make sure. You do 1d4 extra damage. So roll a d4 on top of your damage.
Okay. Alright. And, it's going to be...
Who was yelling about that information? Can I cast Levitate on them?
Oh, what do you mean? What information?
The one who said something about not trusting somebody. I think his name was Kirill or something.
Oh.
Kirill
I
is
thought it was
dead.
Oh. The statue?
Yeah, Kirill is the one who said anything about something else.
Okay.
Alright, Jotun, as he begins running, you do 19 damage to him.
Plus the extra d4s.
And
Dude.
he is stuck.
Nice.
Just gonna let out a howl just because I can.
This guy just got hit by a fucking tree.
He did. You see, Jotun takes a step forward and he just crashes this large staff on the back of this werewolf, causing this werewolf to go prone. And subsequently, you see magical roots come out from the ground and now hold this werewolf in place. The rest of the werewolves do get away and are able to disappear off into the forest. And that means you are all left. Combat is over. What do you guys want to do?
What are you thinking about doing with this werewolf?
What? Oh, that guy.
Deirdre, do you think you could heal him? Or
Do what?
No?
I could heal him, but why would I want to?
You gotta deal with me. Just let me go. It's already over. The hunt went bad. I know to leave.
Yeah, why did you, like, take him? Are you trying to get information?
I mean, I was thinking about getting information on this family that they had, you know? I knew not to trust
what's
one.
my family got to do with you?
Probably means that there's another, you know. Well, sorry to say, but you're of the lichen variety, so
What are you trying to...
that's not great. You guys eat fucking people like
Hey,
us.
we don't eat just people. We gotta survive out here. These lands are treacherous. You should know.
Yeah, but like, you know, you could probably have a cleric heal you, and then you wouldn't have to eat people.
So, real quick question, Mr. Lichen, or what is your name?
My name is Bile, and first of all, I'm a natural-born werewolf. You can't take this from me. It's in my blood.
Oh, okay, so does that mean you're part of the family that's, like, purposely attacking people, or are you doing it just because you have to?
I'm sorry, what do you mean? Werewolves attacking people? That's a commonality.
Right, but I also heard about some other werewolves that weren't attacking people, so are you a part of the werewolves just attacking people for fun?
No, werewolves never attack for fun, first of all. It's a little bit fucked up and prejudiced. You would assume that werewolves just attack people. It's always under the idea that it's for food. We are not animals. We are hunters. We are those that control the flow and the ebb of life in the forest. Just standing here and disrespecting me like this, you're lucky.
Wait. William is just gonna take a jab at him. But doesn't animal also just attack because they want food?
Are you stupid? Survival. That's why you hunt. We don't just attack for fun. We always attack and we always eat. We never waste anything.
Okay, but I do remember hearing something about... Now, it may have just been a rumor, of course, but I did hear something about werewolves attacking people just to attack people.
Sounds like you got the wrong people. My family's currently under siege, so we are not doing it just for fun.
You're under siege? By whom?
You already know. The master of this land. He's imprisoned our families for generations, using us as his puppets to send to and fro in and out of these lands. We don't hunt because we want to, or because we need to. In the past, yeah, we've hunted valuable persons, I suppose you could say. But it wasn't just for the fun of it. It was to keep our parents alive, make sure we could eat the next day. But you wouldn't know anything about that.
Okay, I want to just throw him now. Can you just use his tail, like wing him over your head and...
No, I feel like he has some good kind of information. I'll bargain with you. If you give us information, we'll let you go. Does that sound okay?
What do you want?
What information do you have? Like, do you know where your allies are, if you will, with him? Like, does he have a certain prison?
You do realize that Strahd doesn't have allies. You're either his minion or you're dead to him. There's no such thing as an ally.
I was talking about you, your allies.
You do realize that we have families. This is not a gang. This isn't a group of misfit adventurers pillaging lands and taking over towers, destroying wagons. We are people too, you know.
I'm not saying that you're not. I misspoke. I apologize.
Are any of you not racist?
Why does everyone view me as fucking racist? That's it.
Hey,
Somebody
it's
else
because you
take
come off as racist.
Can we throw him now?
Look, all the information you wanted, you already killed. And you see that he points to the pile of ashes that Mug walked over. That was Kirill Stoyanovich. He was, used to be an old warrior. But then, well, then he got a part of our pack and, found out the hard way that it's not a life you want to live. He ruled with an iron claw, fed on whatever he wanted, killed whatever he wanted, sometimes even children too. But it was only because Strahd offered him power, and he was foolish enough to believe him. So he spent the last 50 years hunting for that man and that demon. But now that you've killed him, I can go back to my family, and we can try to rebuild, get some sort of semblance under control.
I'm
Anything?
So many information. I say we just focus on our task at hand.
Yeah.
Alright, you see the werewolf begins to try
I'm gonna
and
let
squirm.
him go. Yeah, I'm gonna just let him go.
He quickly gets up. He looks back at you all, gets a real good look at everyone's faces, and then you see that
God, are you serious?
he nods his head to you all, and forming into wolf form, he's gone.
Jotun,
Mm-hmm.
you just released a vicious killer who eats people back onto the world. You realize that, right? This is the hag situation again, where you asked, oh, what should we do? Should we let them go? Should we just play nice?
Personally, I'm on Jotun's side. They're only doing that because they have to, because they're under the control of Strahd.
They're still doing it, that's the point.
So what do you expect them to do? Just lay over and die?
Yes.
Oh, I think that makes you also morally messed up then, because you want them to just die.
I'm not sure when I haven't been morally messed up.
For a good chunk of the time, you haven't been morally messed up. I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Maybe we're both talking in different dialects, I don't know.
What's a dialect?
And you hear horse feet, horse hooves, hitting the path as a woman with what seems to be a riding horse, a riding horse that she is on, comes riding up the path towards the tower. You see that she has curly hair with a red vestment on, but notably, she has various bandages on her face as well as on her arm, and it seems as if she is just barely laying on the horse. The horse comes to a screeching halt right in front of you, Mugwort, afraid of the smoking wagon that's producing a small amount of heat, and, well, the various people that are now in front of the tower.
That was a very feminine sounding horse.
Nay. It can be whatever you want.
Mugwort's just gonna kinda yell a little bit, because that was a bit too close, so she's gonna take a step back.
After rearing, stopping itself from hitting you, Mug, you see the woman falls off the back, and the horse stops, kind of trying to get its stability. The woman is unconscious.
Mug, why didn't you catch her?
I didn't know she was unconscious! Besides, how am I supposed to drag her? I'm fucking
I mean,
tiny!
you didn't have to drag her, you just had to catch her.
I can't catch her! I'm gonna get squished! Can somebody help me?
Hold on, let me take a look at her.
As you get closer, beginning to go ahead and roll me a medicine check, Deirdre. You start to survey her wounds, and you noticed immediately, this is a Vistani woman. Seems as if she has taken multiple lacerations to the shoulder. Her arm seems to be cut up a bit, and it seems as if she might have a broken tooth that's missing or cracked, and various skirmish or fight-like injuries. Jotun.
She's gonna need a good dentist.
You walk up to the horse, and you can understand the horse now. So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try to calm it down a little bit so that it doesn't freak out. What happened to this woman?
My master, she said we had to ride for him, and she came back battered and bruised. I assume she lost her fight, so I ran as fast as I could to get her back to safety. And then, well, we were almost attacked by a group of werewolves, but they didn't seem to be on the hunt for us. We hid in a moment in the grove and realized they were coming here. So after a few hours, we decided to make our way. And, well, in that time, she's gone unconscious. I believe she's losing a lot of blood, and maybe fast. And that would be correct, Deirdre. As you notice, the bandages that she is wearing are makeshift linen. She just kind of winged to that shit.
Okay. I'm gonna place my hands over the wound and cast Cure Wounds on her.
Can you roll me
I'm gonna
healing?
check what spell slots I have.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm checking which spell slots I have.
I mean, I can also try to freeze the wound.
No.
No, that's actually a lot worse than cauterizing it.
Yeah, I know.
Then why did you just want to see the wound burn?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm the one who's morally wrong today.
Okay, so you put your hands above her and you begin channeling some of your healing magic into her, and you notice some of the various cuts and bruises seem to go away. The deeper ones, they start to scab over a bit. It seems they're gonna need time for those to heal, but you do get her in a much more fair status. Okay, as you guys are standing around staring at this weird woman, you see she opens her eyes, and she looks around for just a moment, and her eyes close before they suddenly reopen, and she sits up, and she goes, "What? Who are you? Why are you touching me? Where am I?"
I was touching you because I was healing you.
Healing me? Oh. And then you see she winces as she touches her forehead, which has a lightly brown or lightly purple bruise on it, and you see that her arm goes to her chest. Oh, all right then. Dear lords. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, but I must seriously. And then you see as she begins to try and stand up, the horse snorts at her, and she looks over at it, and then looks around at her surroundings. The tower. Thank you, Storm. I appreciate you. And you see that the horse kind of just bobs its head a little bit as you're petting it, Jotun. And she takes a deep breath, and she looks around, and she goes, why are you all here at my tower?
This is your tower.
Well, per se, it's my master's tower, but it's mine in the meantime. Don't you know it's dangerous to touch other things? And you see that she looks over and she sees the wagon and she goes, "My wagon! What did you do to it?" "No, I bet you were dumb enough to open the door, weren't you?"
Tug points to William.
William just looks away and starts whistling.
Of course, it's always the humans. Alright then. Could you, please, carry me over to the tower door so we can get inside?
Of course. Deirdre will
William also
offer
lends a
shoulder.
hand.
You see that she, with one arm, with you guys carrying her and helping, she walks over to the, in front of the door, and she says, "All right, 1 second," and she lets go of you guys for a moment, and then you see that she uses her arms to point to each different symbol in a specific order, using her hands like the hands of a clock. And after she is done with the last sequence, she puts her arms back down. You see that the seal glows green. All of the symbols glow blue as the door begins to rise. Alright, the lock is opened. Let's head inside now.
I could have done that.
It's a mess.
It is indeed a mess, but you have to forgive me. It's been quite some time since I've been here, so I haven't been able to make the correct arrangements. And I also was not expecting, well, you know, guests anytime soon. And as
To
you
be fair,
come,
we weren't exactly expecting others to be here.
well, this is a tower. This is someone's property, you know. You do know people are housed in homes, correct?
Everyone
Homes
who's
are
told us about this
towers.
place has just said that there was dangerous beings here.
Dangerous indeed. It's because this was made by the great wizard Kazan, the right-hand man to Strahd himself. And as you all come into the tower, you see that there are what the hell? Oh.
Wait, does that mean... William just starts questioning. Does that mean you work for Strahd?
What? You think that I am following Strahd? God, no. I can't wait to kill that man. Ugh. But unfortunately, he's the reason I'm in the state that I am.
What happened to you?
It's a long story, but to try and shorten it, well, I went and confronted Strahd, and barely escaped with my life. I thought he had taken my master in, and so I said fuck it, and went in and started hunting. Before I could even get to the front door, 2 gargoyles ambushed me, and Strahd simply watched as I was almost torn apart by them.
I told you there was something weird having to do with those gargoyles.
Well, not all of them were living, only the ones that he puts magic into, which, fortunately for everyone, is whichever one he chooses at the time.
So, what's your name?
Oh, my name is Esmeralda. Esmeralda Diavenair.
Mugwort. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Mugwort. And you, miss, the cleric, is that correct?
I am Cleric of Morden, Deirdre.
Deirdre of Moradin. Huh. I haven't heard that name in a while. Moradin's scarcely followed around here, but it's nice to hear. We were missing a few weaponsmiths more lately.
Deirdre gets kind of a little smirk on her face and nods.
And you there, sir, and she points to you, Jotun, the one who cared for Storm very well.
Yes.
Oh, what is your name?
I'm Jotun. I'm sorry. I was distracted by all of these boxes, and I'm like shuffling through trying to...
Don't touch those. That is not yours.
Well, if there was a place for me to stand, I'm
You
sorry.
can sit on the box, but there's nothing inside of them. And as you are moving the boxes around, they are lightweight as fuck. Those were the
Yes.
boxes that used to store all of my items that were in my wagon. I would actually come back to heal and recuperate before seeing if I could take some of those into battle with me. I was hoping my guile and cunning would be enough, but I finally understand what I'm up against. So why are you all here? If this is a dangerous place, what makes you want to come here so easily?
We were told we have to come here because we have to meet somebody, yada yada yada, adventure stuff, so on and so forth.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then, can you leave? If you have no business here that is valid, then I would wish you to not come back, nor would I wish you to return.
We have to meet Rudolph,
How do you know that name?
because we've met him. He's talked about you as well.
So you know my master, then. Where is
Yes.
he?
We actually don't know. He was, I think, supposed to be coming around here. At least that's what we were told.
Hmm. Hmm. One second. Okay. Alright, can you repeat like the last 2 sentences you just said? I keep getting messages on Discord.
Needing to meet Rudolph here. Not sure when he's gonna come back.
Alright, I thought I missed something else. Just wanted to make sure. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Tug. You see that she nods to this and says, huh, well, at least I know he's coming back, but maybe he's not. He's been gone for about 5 years now, so I'd be surprised if he decided to finally show up. But who knows? Maybe we were supposed to meet. That could be good for me.
I do gotta ask, what happened between the two of you?
He didn't like my overexcitedness of hunting monsters with him. And we came into Barovia 5 years ago. And when I told him I was trying to drive all that is evil out, he told me it was too late. I couldn't. But I didn't listen. And so I cursed him and I ran off. And ever since then I've been on my own training in the wilds, defeating vampire and werewolf alike. I amassed quite a lot of treasure and now it's gone, but you know, I was making a name for myself as a renowned monster hunter here, hoping that my master would come back and meet me, but he told me he was leaving this land, telling me to fend for myself and find my own way out.
Well, he didn't exactly leave.
That's very good to hear. But my hopes to see him are quite squandered after my interactions with Strahd. If you all intend on squaring with him, you make sure you are best prepared. That man's power knows no bounds.
Deirdre, do we remember if there was like a specific reason on why we were coming here for other than just him? Because we did hear that this
Well-
was a dangerous place, but it doesn't seem to be super bad.
There was a reason that I came here, and there was a reason that you guys all knew about that I didn't really pay attention to be perfectly fucking honest. But I think, wasn't it Rudolph, whatever goes by, didn't he say to come here?
Yeah, okay, so there's no other reason like outside of that?
You're not here to steal my gems,
Like
are
I said,
you?
That's exactly.
So you do have a reason to be here other than that.
Yes, look. We didn't come here knowing that it was actually owned by anyone. We assumed that it was going to be specters and hauntings and shit going on here. But yes, I did come here specifically for the gems. Because the town needs them.
I'm sorry, but I cannot help that town. That town is as doomed as they all are. Valaki, Barovia, Kresk. They have to make do with what they have. It's all the best that we can do. You see
Do
that
you
she
have the gems?
You see that she points towards these 4 large golem statues made out of clay that are inside of the tower. The flagstone store is strewn with debris, a few old crates, and a torn curtain. That is what you guys went through, the little entrance. There's a 5-foot square indention in the center of the floor that contains 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole in the rotted wooden ceiling. Standing next to the 4 chains are tall clay statues, each of them with a blue gem embedded in their forehead. She says, "They are that which controls the mechanism to going up and down. They also protect the tower from those who get inside the wrong way. I'm glad I got here in time, seeing as you couldn't get in. It means you were close to destroying the tower. Silly wizards. But I cannot let you have them. Unfortunately, there's more value up there than anywhere else in this world."
So the lives of people don't matter.
You think they don't?
Well, I think they matter very much. I'm asking you.
Well, they matter more than you
Yes.
could even imagine.
So, what's up there that is so important?
Something that even Rudolph cannot get to yet. The power, so much so, it can stop Strahd. The problem is getting it, reading it, and understanding it. 3 different things that no one's yet to be able to do. Rudolph's the only one who's been able to get to it, but even he cannot comprehend nor grab it.
Maybe that's
mind
why
if
he sent
we
us here.
Go up there?
Do I mind if you go up there?
Yeah.
Would you like to take a guess?
I'm going to assume yes.
You're wrong. I don't know why. You destroyed my wagon. While I do appreciate your cleric's help, you do have to understand that you are still strangers. You cannot just destroy someone's property and then ask for permission to rummage through the rest of theirs. It's almost like a certain guard regiment I know. A bit of respect would have been nice. Maybe ask me to show you.
I feel like even if I ask you to show us, you won't let us though.
I mean, you didn't ask beforehand, so you don't know. But now your chances are ruined. You probably should ask for permission first.
That's what she fucking did. She asked if you would mind. And asking permission.
No, asking if I mind and asking if you can do things are 2 different things. The whole point
no.
is that you did not ask for my assistance.
Semantics.
Semantics, this and that. Yes, you're correct. No, you cannot go up. I will not let you, because I don't have any reason to. You say that you're here to save the city, but you need my gems, and I have to assume that you are going to break into this tower regardless.
Hold on, are they actually yours or are they Rudolph's?
Well, they're under my guise, under my control.
But if they are Rudolph's, and if Rudolph sent us here,
Alright,
Then are they really
if we're being
yours?
technical, it's Kazan's. But nobody else knows how to get in. Nobody else has been protecting this place or upkeeping it as much as I have, let alone Rudolph, who hasn't touched this place in years. He's
that
the...
doesn't mean that you own them.
Oh, she's being
Do I need a
power
deed
hungry.
then? Do I need some sort of certificate of authentication of proof? Because if we're going to go that route, you all owe me 10,000 gold for damages upon my wagon, including the items.
There's no proof that we did that.
There's no proof that you didn't. And that's the tricky situation that we're in. If you wanted help, you should ask for it, instead of assuming that you can just...
Right.
We didn't ask for it.
No, you didn't. You asked to go up. You asked if I minded, and I said yes, I did mind. And I told you why I minded.
Well,
Besides,
can you give
I
us
don't know-
permission to go
Okay,
up?
I'm done. I'm done. I can't fucking do this. This is stupid bullshit.
You know what? What's your name, sir?
William.
Why-
It's William.
What interests you so about my tower? Do you think you can touch this which cannot be touched?
Oh, we just came from the gems.
So you want the gems?
Yes,
That's it.
that's it, and then we'll be on our way.
Hmm.
Is there something we can do for you?
Oh, there's a lot you can do for me, but unfortunately a lot of it's out of time, out of reach.
I'm not,
Hmm. Hold on just a moment.
romantically
Hold.
available.
What? I already have someone I'm sweet on. A cursed man, but I love him nonetheless. Now, if you'll give me a moment, please. I need to get my thoughts together. And you see that she walks over towards the golems. She kind of just like puts her hand on them for a second. And then she walks over to one of the boxes and opens it, pulls out a little notepad and flips some of the pages. Why did you have to do this, Master? It could have been so much easier. But now this is where we are left. Putting our hopes and dreams into strangers' arms once again. Fine. If you won't do it, then I will. And she comes back over to you, William, and she says, okay. Kazan, he is the man who holds the power above. You need only to speak the name once you get to the top. And that which we have no idea yet what it is. It could be riches. It could be a weapon. It could even just be raw power itself. It will activate or conjure or I don't know. But that's supposed to be the word. And if you're in touch well enough, it, whatever it is, will be yours.
Thank you.
But
What do you need from us?
in payment, you have to find my master and bring him back.
What does he look like?
You already know him. It's Rudolph.
Ah,
Are you? I'm really starting to question your
fucking-
group's capabilities here, Miss Deirdre.
I'm quite old, you see.
Age has nothing to do with it. I'm 134.
Yes, but I'm human.
And I'm human too. What is your point?
Right.
Deirdre, can we talk?
Sure, we can
Mm.
fucking talk.
Thank you. And you see that she takes you up a couple floors. They step onto the platform. She speaks a word in Sylvan, and you see that the clay golems become animated for a moment, pulling the chains to pull them up as they slowly rise through the tower. Deirdre, you notice that the next two floors are just destroyed, rot, empty. But when you get to the top one, it is very different. Sorry, your friends. They're doing their things. You come into the fourth floor, and unlike the levels below, this room shows signs of habitation. Although it reeks of mold and mildew, it has plenty of creature comforts. A cozy bed, a desk with a chair, bright tapestries, and a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. Light enters through arrow slits as well as through dirt-caked windows that have broken shutters. Other features include a standing suit of armor and a wooden chest. Old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the tower roof, which has somehow remained intact. And mounted to the rafters are pulleys around which hang iron chains that support the elevator's platform. She steps on over to the desk, and you see that on the desk it is a map of Barovia, and there are red X's and circles. And as you come over to look at it, she points and she says, "These are 9 different locations I've scoured. Caves, old temples. Some very easy to get in, others almost impossible. But I did manage to find some of the items that I had collected at these places. I thought there were treasures around, treasures that could stop Strahd. there are very few left. And you see that she does give you like 2 more locations. One of them you will recognize as the location the Mardikovs gave you. So you want me to go ahead and show you that one?
Yeah.
That is this orange one over here.
Okay.
She says he tells you that that is one location that she has found, and I will do her mark. I'll do green. And she shows you another one to the north of it. She says it's an old mansion. I've yet to go and ponder it, but I have been thinking about it. I hear there are great things inside, and honestly, I haven't gotten the chance to go find out just yet. But I'm hopeful. There's another one I haven't been able to find, known as the Amber Temple. But I hear it's tricky and difficult to find. Something even I have yet to find. Something I haven't even been able to get information on either. If you wish to seek something of value similar to your gems, these are the locations where I found mine. Mine are just simple, small, almost like necklace-sized gems. But the power they can hold is magnitude by 5. I imagine what you seek at these locations could be a bit more, bit stronger. Probably provide even more than what you have now. But I unfortunately do need to be able to come back up and down this tower. One of the lines of defenses is these clay golems, and they can help me get up the tower. If all else fails, they will help destroy it too.
As long as we can get some gems, that will work for the purposes. I don't really care where they come from, so I thank you for this.
Of course, and I'm sorry for my hostility. Well, the last time that we trusted a group of travelers, you lost my son.
You have my condolences for that.
Thank you.
I just want to make something clear, though, because I will admit I got pretty fucking pissed off when he said that the lives of the people in that place don't matter. Especially since you also want to take down Strahd, don't you?
I do.
Well, what we're trying to protect the town from is vampires under his command. And the more vampires that feed off the people there or turn them, the stronger Strahd's army gets. So protecting the people of the town helps the cause.
I'm fully well aware, and something that your group needs to learn is that you should speak your intentions instead of just your wants. If I had known that you were here to save it from a bigger threat than apparently everyone's aware of, I would have been a bit more forthcoming, because now I know that we are on the same side. But just saying that you want to protect it can mean anything. I heard there was a battle that happened.
Well,
I have no idea what happened or who. I just know that there was a war. For all I know, Strahd could have gained control of Valaki like he was wanting. You have to understand that my anonymity is hopefully for good reason. As for the people and not caring about their lives, unfortunately, I was shunned away from various villages. Trying to help find my son, well, it's caused me to distrust a lot of people in this town because they didn't value the life of one child. One young boy. And so I have to put the objective above him. Something Rudolph does not like, but wars are not fought on kindness. Wars are fought by being brutal, being smarter.
look, I can understand you being distrustful and cautious. That's something that I very much understand. But we saved your life just now. That should have at least given us a little bit of leeway. So we could have just let you bleed out on the ground. And the thing is, your hostility wasn't just being cautious. You heard what you wanted to hear, into semantics. Because here's the thing. I'm pretty sure if we asked you if we can go up there, the semantics would have been, oh, technically, you can. It should have been asking, may I?
No, it's not true. After 130 years on this world,
Kind of fucking doubt it.
you can doubt it all you want. But at 130 years has taught me I can talk however I want to get the information I need. And sometimes, antagonization, poking the bear to see how the bear reacts, can get you more information than just asking. Unfortunately, you heroes still have some work to do. And yes, I unfortunately do know who you all are at this point. Now,
Right.
I want to apologize, but I don't think it'll matter for now. I don't think my paths are going to be that closely entwined. Or at least until Rudolph is back. I'm definitely not in the shape or physicality to help in any way. So I will stay here and rest and try to get my bearings back together. If you want gems, you can go find them at those locations, and I will give you this one, but do not come unannounced. And do me a favor.
What's favor?
Speak the words you saw at the front of the tower. The one who made this place.
You want me to say Kazan?
And as you say Kazan, you see the armor standing on the wall begins to shake and tremble before this blue energy surrounds it, and it takes a step forward, pulls out its sword, and then kneels in front of you. What? It's...
What the fuck?
That's what it is? Are you fucking kidding me? As she slams her desk and splinters it a bit. Fucking fool. All these years and I could have just fucking done it myself. Well, it's yours now. And she hands you a book. And you see it says Animus Kazanus. And there's a book that describes animated armor, how to make it, what kind of things you need, and the level of magic, which is extremely, extremely high. But it tells you that when you speak the command word within 10 feet of it, it will now follow your commands for 24 hours. And after 24 hours, if no other command has been given to it, it will return back to its original spot of rest.
Huh.
Well,
It's interesting.
I kind of wish...
Great, so
I mean, it's yours. I can't command it, so, yeah. I suppose that's your treasure. Although I can't lie, I'm a little upset about my wagon. Did you know I had $20,000 or 20,000 gold worth of shit in there?
no, I didn't. I didn't know what was in there. Apologies on that.
I had 50 vials of holy water. I even had removed curse.
Well, I can help you with some of the holy water. I would need a day's rest before I could really make much of it, but I can make it.
It's kind of a waste now. Strahd probably knows where I am, but he can't bend the magic of this tower, which was here before he was. Just, I don't know, man. You see that she sits down, she begins to rub her temples, and she pulls out a little vial of tea and takes a couple sips, and she kind of looks at the map ahead of her. Do you ever think that maybe it's just not worth it?
No.
That's good. At least I know I'm not the only one. It's so dreary in this town, or in this world. I'm gonna put my faith in you, and I'm gonna hope that one day I'll see that sun again. But just know, I will remember you all.
I'll take that as a good thing, I guess.
Well, I've met a couple hundred adventurers, and I mean, they've hardly gotten far enough to get to the tower. Usually they're dead before they leave the village.
That's not very inspiring. Right, was there anything else you needed me to do up here other than say the command word, apparently?
I honestly thought there was going to be a puzzle or a riddle that came with it. But, no, that's it. I just need some rest and recuperation, and, well, after that, I'll return back to the wild and see if I can't find any more things in this stupid land.
Very well. And I just got one question for you. I can't do it right now. I would need to take time for meditation to sort out my magical abilities. But is there a message you want me to pass on to Rudolph? Because I can use a spell called Sending that I could pass on a short message to him from you.
No, there's nothing that you could say to him that I haven't already said myself. Just, if you see him, you don't have to tell him anything. Just let him know that I do care.
Alright, I can do that.
And just make sure that he's taking care of Jeremy for me.
He seems to be a big tiger, if it even is a tiger. Is that actually a tiger, or is it disguised something else?
No, it's a saber-tooth. It's a real one.
Okay. Then, yeah, he seems to be taking care of the tiger just fine.
Good. He's getting into his late 50s, and I know he's supposed to get achy bones at this point, so just want to make sure he's alright. Alright, your friends are probably waiting. Go ahead and step on the pad, and they'll take you back down.
Great. I'm gonna go fuck off then.
Right, so. Okay, cool.
Welcome back.
Not welcome back. Haha, just kidding.
Okay, not welcome back then.
Just kidding. So as Miss Deirdre comes down the lift, you guys hear the squealing of the whatchamacallit? I can't even think. Of the
Elevator?
chains. Yeah, and the elevator. And you see, standing next to Deirdre, there is a suit of what looks to be armor with a light blue glow around it.
So, I've got this thing now.
Oh, what is that?
Apparently it's what she was trying to get from the top of the tower this entire fucking time.
A suit of armor?
What happened to the
Basically.
jewels?
I am manifestation of power.
Oh, good, it fucking talks.
Oh, so she was power hungry.
Who seeks power is weak.
Great. Anyway, gems are staying here. She gave us some locations for them. Places we were already gonna go anyway. So, we should just prepare for that. Where the fuck is Mug?
She's outside, just sitting.
Great. Okay, creepy armor shit. Come with me.
Orders.
Start going
Understood.
outside.
And you guys.
I'm gonna call you Edward.
And she paces outside. You see the animated armor just and just keeps walking and following her.
You doing alright there, Mug?
Yeah, she just kind of makes me salty.
That's entirely fair. I kind of wanted to punch her.
What's with, your new friend over there?
Oh, this is the thing she was trying to get from the top of the tower, apparently.
We're calling him Ed.
I love how she completely fucking doubted us every second of the way, and then you walked out in a matter of minutes. With the thing that she wanted.
Yeah, she just asked me to say the word of the owner of the tower, Kazad or whatever, and it, reacted, and then started following me.
She
It gave me
seeks the
this
Well
book.
of Souls.
Sorry, what? Well of Souls.
I think it's saying that you're a holy person.
The Well of Souls is that which controls all living and dead in Barovia. Only he can command it.
Oh, are you talking about the trees?
No tree can survive in the land of Barovia.
Well, that's a lie, because we literally helped trees sprout. And they said something about well of something, or life of everything.
Got 4 magic trees.
That which grows below is corrupt. The tree of death, the well of souls, the pool of life. 3 things no one can control. 3 things that continue forever.
Right.
Oh, he's speaking in riddles. Got you. So something about... Can
I
you repeat
only
that one more
speak
time?
in truth.
This is gonna get annoying real fucking fast, isn't it?
Hold on. Can you repeat it one more time, please?
Repeat.
If you wanted
Yeah,
to do
you
that, you
repeat
should have
again.
been repeating it, but okay.
I am not sentient. I only hold information.
Information about the 3 things nobody can hold.
I am that which gates keep, that which is untouchable, unknowable, and unseeable.
Yeah, you're gatekeep, alright. Gatekeep information.
I only listen to my commander, and you see that it kneels back in front of Deirdre.
Oh, fuck. Is there any way to transfer this thing? Can I just pass this book to someone else? So I
I'm
don't
forever
really...
bound to you.
Ah, god fucking damn it.
For the next 24
sorry, Gordon.
hours, I have to
Shit.
listen to your commands. Lest there be no command, I return to my place.
PD, we found our third.
I don't like how you said that.
That sounded really bad.
Yeah, it didn't come off quite right, did it?
Yeah, Mugwort's just gonna look at the pretty horse and ignore everything.
Right, let's get the fuck out of here, huh? Wait, where's Jolton?
His...
second, guys.
Alright.
Alrighty, are we all ready to skedaddle?
Yeah, just go wave at the horse bye and then walk down the fucking trail, I guess.
Yep, any idea where we should go though?
I don't know, Deirdre, do you have any more information to share?
Well, I'm gonna pull out my map and point out the 2 locations. Fuck, I meant to ask her something about one of them. God, whatever, I don't fucking care. She said that we could get gems like that, potentially stronger ones, at these 2 locations, and there's a third that she doesn't know where the fuck it is. And Deirdre will point out these 2 X's here. So, we were gonna go for this one down here anyway, because apparently there's a hag, and the gem that we need to get back to the vineyard there.
Man, I hate
We don't know-
hags.
You've got pretty good reason to hate them.
Yeah,
And,
might as well.
There's also this mansion here that she hasn't gone into yet, doesn't know what's in there. And we were planning on checking that place out anyway.
So, to the hag it is.
I think if we're going to face the hag, we should probably actually get some rest first.
Oh, and I do want to point your attention to the other thing that she pointed out to you. This is the other location that I found.
Also, didn't the armor say he's only bound to Daedra for 24 hours?
I think that's what you heard.
Okay.
What was the next location? Was it toward the bottom? Okay, yeah.
Remind me what the blue X is?
Yeah, the map got reformed, so that was supposed to be where the orange one is. I just can't get rid of it.
Oh. Oh, okay.
It's not supposed to be there.
So we can ignore the blue one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what, do you want to take a nap?
I'd like to get a proper rest so I can recharge my spells before we go into battle with a fucking hag.
I kind of need to recharge my rage.
So, back to the windmill?
I think so. I do kind of want to update our friend in Valaki, but I don't really want to take this thing through the streets of Valaki either.
I don't think Valaki's a good idea anyway, with the way, with the whole William situation.
True.
Yeah.
We might need to get back to the windmill through the forest, that or just camp outside, which might be better because we don't have to cross a river twice when we come back.
I will say it is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Either way, I don't mind.
Oh, go ahead.
Nope, that was it. I was saying I don't mind either way.
Oh, okay. Well, what I was just thinking is, I could tell this thing to park it in a specific location. We leave William and anyone else who wants to stay back there with it, and I go in, talk to fucking Erwin, I think his name was, man in charge, to update him on what's going
Name
on.
is Irving.
I mean, if that's what you want to do. I'll hang out with Ed and William.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
I'm gonna say hi to Doru.
Never mind, I'm going with Bugwort.
So let me get this straight. Who's going? Wait, are we going back to Valaki?
Some of us.
Interesting. Okay. And where are the others gonna be instead of Valaki?
I was thinking of having the thing parked, like, right here.
Okay.
Kind of off the road, out of the way, but...
William's guarding it as well.
So, William and the animated armor stay back, and you guys are gonna go to Valaki?
Well, Deirdre's gonna go just to talk to Erwin quickly, and, whoever else is following it can go in.
Hey, Deirdre, if we're gonna do this, I think it would be a good idea if you told that thing to guard William if something happens.
I'm gonna
Probably
stay
a
back
good
with
idea.
William.
Protect these two choco fucks.
Chocofuck not identified.
The wizard and the paladin. These two people right here.
Understood, ma'am. I await your next command.
Probably
Nice.
stay here.
I cannot stay in one position and protect another.
Stay in this general area, I'm assuming.
You are
is
not
what you
my
want to call it?
commander.
I know.
Shut your damn mouth!
Or as long as they stay put here, it'll follow them, protecting them. So it's fine.
Yeah, kind of the way animated armor works is it only listens to whoever commands it, but like almost literally. So if you tell it to stay here, but then you tell it to do something else, your next command always overrides the last one. Like obviously he's gonna stay here and protect them, but like I just want to let everybody know for the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Follow instead of stay.
Protect instead of follow.
Yeah.
Because if you guys get attacked, he's still gonna follow you. He's not gonna attack.
He'll just
Wait, they
watch our
can't
dead
do
bodies.
N as a command?
No,
There's no N?
it has
I
to
see.
be I mean, it's limited. It's not a robot.
If he's protecting both of us, and me and William both start walking like 50 paces in opposite directions,
It will not move.
Explode.
No, it'll probably go to whoever's being attacked.
Yeah.
What if
Okay.
they attack each other?
Then it will probably kill both of them.
Draw your sword was a man.
Right, it is.
Okay, so Jotun and Monsieur William, you stay back with the armor, while the rest of the group heads to Valaki. We'll go ahead and just pull you all into the map. It's not
No, don't do it.
important.
Oh.
Do you want to just look at the big map?
No, it's fine. I don't care.
Okay. We'll have you guys. I'll just take your vision away.
Okay.
All right,
Need to-
friends. Where would you guys like to go? Oh, that's right. As you all come up to the gate, you see a couple of traders getting let in. It's 4 o'clock whenever you guys get here, and it's a relatively nicer day than what you guys have been dealing with. And you can see that there's some Vistani who are waiting to get in with what seems to be like a covered wagon full of all kinds of like furs and silk and things of that nature. There's an old man who's pulling a little wagon with his donkey, and he has what looks to be ale in it. And he seems to be arguing with the guards. Oh, come on, damn it. This is some of the best mead you've ever had. I don't care about no your damn wine. Sir, you don't understand. We do not care for no mead or ale. Wine is precious here. That's because you've got bad taste buds, boy. Let me show you something real good. And he just like downs like a whole fucking bottle. And he hands it to the guard, who smells it and seems almost repulsed by it before he takes a sip, and he goes, my gods, it is like cider, but better. Alright, fine, you get 3-day pass. You must go and talk to our leader, Irwin. Meet at the Blue Water Inn, and he is sure to make sure you are very well paid for your travels and your handsome, what do you call this? I call that black cider. Black cider. Alright. You may go on, sir. Thank you. Come on, boys and girls, you're gonna learn about Blackbeard cider today. As he takes his brown donkey and his loosely put together bundles of alcohol and other regents in his little carriage. He seems to be very, very unkempt, wearing just barely comfortable enough clothes. But you can see like there's a hole in like one of the elbows. He's not even wearing shoes. It's more just like leather strapped to his feet with his toes hanging out. He's got a big bushy gray beard, a headband to keep his unkempt matted hair in a ponytail, and always seems to have little sparks of fire at the edges of his beard. Every now and then they fizzle out or they catch a tiny flame before just resting. He makes his way through the gates, and you guys eventually get up to your spot in line, and one of the guards picks you out and says, "Oi there! You are the heroes of Valaki, are you not?"
That's
Just
what they've
gonna
been
show
calling
the
us.
badge. Just show the badge.
Come, you are awaited. And you see that some of the people in line groan.
Oh, waited.
Oh man, fucking special treatment. Couple of kids like, ooh, kind of like point at you guys and whisper to each other. You make your way to the front of the gate, and you see it's actually Nikolai who's on the wall, seems to be manning the information at the moment. Ah, yes. Erwin said that he saw you flying ahead. Very wise to come light travel. So he's been at the Blue Water Inn waiting. I assumed that you might want to talk to him, so I said it was urgent, just in case.
Thank you for that.
Of course. And you all make your way into town. Deirdre, I know you wanted to stop here, or you wanted to go find Erwin. Oh, I guess that just kind of works out. Off to the Blue Water Inn then. As you guys come inside, you see it's been refurbished just a small smidge. Nothing too crazy, not a lot of change, but there is far less people. 1 second. Oh, nobody's even here. Okay. But you do see Danica, of course. And they're not even on the page. It's fine. There are some commoners about who are eating, drinking, talking amongst themselves. But it seems like a relatively light day. For 4 p.m., it's not very many people around. You can see that Danica is wearing a nicer vestment with raven feathers in her cape. You can see that the chandeliers are a bit bigger, giving off more of a glow. Even the furniture has changed. It all seems to be of higher quality, be it different types of woods or different utensils and mugs and things of the sorts that are laid about. Kind of a little bit of an upgrade. And as you all come in, you can see Doru sitting down at the bar, eating what seems to be a bowl of soup or some sort, talking to Danica. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna find her again, Danica. She's got my heart, man. And when I find her, life's gonna be good. And she's tough too.
Doru!
Mugwort! Hey, how's everybody doing? And he swivels around on his chair and he kind of throws himself at all the three of you, and he pulls you in for a big old big old bear hug. God, I haven't seen you guys in forever. Eesh, how have you guys been?
Awkward pat on the back. And forever, it's been like, what, a fucking day?
Yeah, well, you're a vampire. Time kind of flies, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, you're not a vampire anymore, though.
Exactly. Things have changed. So have I. I'm just wondering what happens in a whole day, you know?
I bet it probably feels really slow for you, huh?
No. I forgot how sleep felt. It's been probably about 5 months since I've ever slept, so that was yeah, it's kind of throwing me for a really hard loop, but yeah, I'm alive. My mind's okay.
Forget sleep.
How are you?
I heard you saying something about a young lady.
Oh yeah, Esmeralda. I'm gonna go find her tomorrow. Maybe.
We actually found her.
Oh
We know
really?
where she is. Yeah.
Oh sick. Can you guys tell me where she's at? Can you take
We
me to her?
we can technically take you to her. I just don't think that's a great idea.
well-
She doesn't really want anyone approaching unannounced, so
Oh
you need to announce yourself first. And she hasn't. Wait,
Yeah,
no, she met
said-
you, right?
yeah.
She said that she
No,
was in love
she
with a
hasn't.
guy who was cursed.
She loves
and
me?
You're not.
I knew it. Yes. And he slams the table.
Dora.
I fucking knew it. Ah, it's perfect. What?
Doru, you haven't even talked to the woman.
Yeah.
Like, ever.
Okay. Oh yeah. So she saw me. She knows. Well, okay. She might have been chasing me to kill me, but
Honey, you need some classes in women.
Uh,
A little bit teaching.
you know I was only a vampire for like 6 months, right? I had a couple of
Point
cuties
is,
in the past, you know, couple of flings.
just because you talk to a woman doesn't mean she's going to be immediately interested in
Look,
you.
she could have killed me, and she didn't. She looked at me, I saw that spark in her eyes, and then she tore the shackles off. and I ran away. I could feel it.
Well, I'm not gonna stop you. Sounds like true love to me.
Fuck yeah, baby. Love at first sight.
I'm not
Let's
gonna
go.
stop you either, but I don't really like her personality.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I don't know how her personality yet, so only one way to find out.
You know what? Maybe you're a person who likes feisty women.
Maybe. I guess I don't know. I haven't really had a feisty woman lately.
Anyway, I'll tell you the location if you promise to not get yourself killed.
Yeah, I can try my best.
Okay, she's at that big old tower that we were sent to go to.
No thank you.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's death. Why were you guys there?
We were told to go there.
Oh, yeah, we had reasons. Anyway, have fun. I need to go talk to Erwin. Deirdre just walks off.
Alright. He's in the back, my dear. And she points over towards the door.
Thank you.
So, Tug,
Ooh, myself. Open it.
you gonna make some dinner for me?
It looks to me like you were already eating.
Yeah, but like, you know, that steak,
No, you know I can't say no to you.
that wolf flank, for having a lot of blood in it, it was still pretty good.
We gotta get you new clothes. Look at these.
Hey, I'll have you know, okay? By the way, he's had new clothes. He's not in his normal rags.
Oh.
Yeah. There's just not a non-vampire version of Daria.
Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm. You disrespected my clothes because you can change yours? Huh? Well,
No.
good. Because...
Mug's just been a little cranky lately. You'll have to excuse her.
I have probable cause for being cranky.
I didn't say you didn't. I was just informing him
Are
that
you
you
sure
were.
you both aren't cranky? Jeez. I just wanted some food.
I'm not cranky.
He sounds cranky. Anyway, what are you guys
gonna make
doing
some
in
food.
town?
We're actually here to talk with Erwin, I'm pretty sure, and then I don't know if Deirdre has something else that she wants to do. I have to go talk to, maybe the toy maker guy?
Oh, yeah. He's working on that doohickey for you, ain't he?
Yeah.
How is that wooden arm doing?
I'm gonna hold up my arm and show the fact that it is not in a great state.
Oh. Well, I hear it's gonna put metal in that one. It's gonna be sick as fuck.
Oh, that'd be really cool. Maybe I can, like, make some spikes or something later and put them on it.
Oh, maybe, yeah, you have to have, maybe he could customize that shit. Put some black in it, put some white, pull a little vial thrower in, throw some fireballs, some crazy shit.
Yeah, I already tried to, like, get him to start customizing it. We reached, like, the peak of what we could do with customizing it already.
Oh, well, that's valid. Maybe, I ain't got nothing. I don't know how any of that shit works, but it's good to hear that you're gonna get your arm back, because you were pretty cool with it. You're gonna look sick as fuck with that robot arm.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I ain't even no time. Anytime. Well, I guess you guys should go see what's Deirdre's, what's going on in her head, because Deirdre, she's always getting to it, which is, it does kind of keep you guys in track. So, yeah, I'll be here. I'll be eating. If you need anything, you can just let me know.
Alrighty, see you in a couple.
You as well.
Stay away from the scary women.
I will try.
Run after her. Follow your heart.
See, Danica, no, this is the kind of friends that you need. And you see Danica just rolls her eyes. All right, Deirdre, as you walk up to the door and you knock on it, you see it opens to a white-haired child, and he looks at you for a moment before he bows his head, and then he opens it fully, letting you in. And you see Erwin is currently throwing some papers into the fireplace, and he seems to be mid-sentence. I will tell you, my sons, that today is a good one. We're getting a bit better on our leads, and now we can get rid of all these fake flyers. You see that there seems to be propaganda all over the table, and the boys, they seem to be tearing up or ripping pages out of books that seemed to be about worshipping Strahd. Oh, hello, friends. Welcome. Come in. Brom, Breg, could you please excuse us for a minute? Yes, sir. You see that they skedaddle on out. He comes back over to the table. He says, how are you all today?
Doing fine. Came to talk to you. Thank you, Tug. So, we went to the tower.
Mm-hmm.
The gems that you asked me to get from there, they're staying put. But I got a lead on other ones that are potentially more powerful.
Alrighty then. That's gonna be good for us. What did you find in the tower, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, something I didn't really want to bring to town, but if you want to take a look at it, it's outside of town by the bridge. Big magical suit of armor that talks and follows me around.
Oh, it is a set of Kazan's enchanted armor.
Yeah, that.
Well, that's not quite what we wanted, but I mean, it is something. I don't think that one set of armor will help us very much. So, yeah, just keep it. Don't let it do anything to our town.
Oh, I didn't want to freak the people out by bringing it into the town, so that's why I left it out. But,
well, I probably just would have asked. I mean, the gods would have given a more alarm to it, so I understand and I appreciate that.
Yes. Anyway, the reason I came to update you on that is also to ask you about some of our leads. Pull out her map and then point out the places. Right, so we know that there's a hag here that we are going to be going and dealing with. We were told that that's where the last gem that your father needs for the vineyard, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, it is correct. But there's other location down south near the mountains. I've never heard of this.
Okay, I was hoping maybe you would at least heard rumors about that place, because I think she called it the Onyx Temple. I didn't really actually hear you properly when you were saying it. So
I'm not sure.
I want to make sure that it is actually Onyx Temple.
It is the Amber Temple, OOC.
Amber, okay. Yeah, you were kind of garbled in my ear at the time, so I wasn't sure.
It's okay. I'm not too sure of what this place is called. Onyx Temple is weird to me, but I know that Solenka
probably not that. I'll be honest, I'm not exactly the best with memory with these things. I tend to just go.
That is fair, though. That is fair. I like to see that you're objective-minded. It's good for your friends. Unfortunately, it's not helping too much because, shit, even I don't have any help on this. Some of our best researchers couldn't even touch this place. It has an extreme cold that would, well, freeze your fingers off if you are not prepared correctly. Solenka Pass is known as a place where most go to die. People will occasionally send out their elderly who are ready to pass out there. Never to be seen again, even the bodies disappear.
That's fucking alarming.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in town that we could talk to about making some cold weather gear that might help us with that? Because if we're getting these gems, then we might have to go there.
Talk to Yelena and Gunter. Gunter is a fire genasi, and maybe he might be able to help stave off ice. And of course, Yelena's an ice genasi.
We know them.
Oh, perfect. That would be my best for you.
Okay. And then the last thing is, what do you know about this place? I'm gonna point at the X that's above where the hag is, where the mansion thing is.
Aye, that is an old mansion. Long ago abandoned. Let me see. If I have any recollection, I might have a book or two about it, if I'm going to be honest.
Because we were told that there might be, at least, gems there.
Interesting.
not sure exactly what's supposed to be in there, because the person who gave us these leads, they didn't exactly know either. They didn't get into there yet.
No, that is fair. That is very fair. Ah, I see. That is the old mansion. Argenvostholt. It is, well, it is apparently a house that used to hold an old draconic mage's everything. Long ago, legends tell that a man once conquered a dragon, taking claim that was one of the original places, such as the tower that were here before Strahd. But I know nothing. Never heard of its name mentioned, other than rumor. No talk of treasure, no talk of story even. Just that an old man took a dragon down and made his home out of it.
Well, at least for now we know that there's dragon energy or something involved, so that's something better than nothing.
Aye, it is true. Do you have anything else that I can help you with, perchance?
Well, I mostly just wanted to find out if you knew anything about these places and where to get the cold weather gear for that, so I think that's mostly what I needed, unless I'm forgetting something, which I probably am, because I tend to do that.
It is alright, dear. Take a moment to rest. You do not need to rush so hastily into things. Let your mind breathe. Rest, even for just a moment, and don't forget to smell the roses.
Thank you. Sure.
Well, I know that you all wish to get home, and we all wish to have a better home. But don't forget, we've spent many of years in this life. I mean, the small improvements you've helped us with has already improved our life and our living immeasurably. In fact, we've had over 200 new traders coming and going. It seems as if somebody is able to get the people in and out of the land now. Something is waning. You've even seen it too. New trees, flowers, plant life growing. You are already making a change. Do not forget that your efforts are not in vain. Besides, I would hate for you to rush off into your death. Get so far, not to be able to kill the big bad man. I cannot wait to see the day you defeat him. I'm just hoping that we can be there for his execution.
Can't wait for it either. Oh. There was something I was been meaning to ask you, actually. It's not related to any of this. It's something a bit more personal.
Alright.
You haven't heard about any people coming through Barovia, potential thieves looking for schematics of various sorts? Or maybe it's trying to sell one?
That is a good question. I think I might. There was a tabaxi who had come through. A weird man. A mechanized suit of armor and sheet. He's walking around with a big spear, poking at things, trying to draw. I don't remember his name, but you might be able to go see him at the stockyard.
At the stockyard?
Of course. That is where he was at least seen last. Be careful. He's a bit, well, he likes to write.
Right. Well, thank you for that. Did you two just follow me in here for the heck of it, or did you have something you wanted to talk about too?
For the heck of it. I'm just here to be here.
Oh, okay.
Good friends, at least. They have your back.
It's true. Well,
Actually,
that's
I
all
have a
I
question.
needed to...
Well, less of a question, more of a concern. How is that family doing?
Which family?
I think you know the family. talking about?
Well, I don't know. Their living is better, but their hearts are shattered. We do not know if they'll be able to recover, but whenever the time comes, the price will be paid, and they will be made aware. What happens upon then is up to judge and their indictment, and how the family sees fit. But, well, I cannot speak for them.
Alright, thank you.
Of course. And thank you all again. Now, if you don't mind, could you help me burn some of these? And you see that he points towards some of the propaganda.
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Oh, I love ripping paper.
You just have to throw it into the fire for me. My arms are a bit weak this time of the year, so kind of struggling. But do you believe that people actually think that Strahd is a god? A beautiful man who is going to fix everything. We've been suffering for years. Well,
I don't even have words for that, to be fucking honest.
okay. And as you guys chit chat back and forth, pretty much just talking shit about Strahd. You guys then leave the Blue Water Inn with your information. Erwin wishes you all the best. Doru then says to you guys, hey, if you guys, could help him. Down the line, he wants to find he wants to find what he's good at, but he doesn't know what it is yet. So if anyone's willing to spare some training to Doru in the future, he would greatly appreciate it.
Always.
Other than that leaves you guys up to your own devices. You three are still in Valley Key. I will say about an hour or so passes. It is now 4 p.m. in the evening. What do you guys want to do?
I have to go to the toy maker real quick.
I'll go with Mug.
And Deirdre is going to excuse herself from them to check the stockyard for that tabaxi.
Yes. Okay. So, heading to the toy maker, you do see that there is... Let's see. The shop's a bit more lively. There are newer, less deranged toys in the front, a bit more akin to things children would like. Little trains, horses, fake swords, things of that nature. And as you guys enter, you hear a little bell rings above the door, and it's very similar setup to last time. Rows of toys, various shelves to show things off, and you did notice the dolls that were shaped like Irina are gone, and instead they are actually dolls of all of you, like the little toy action figures of the party. And you see that Blinsky turns around. He's looking a little bit better, he's kind of cleaned up a little bit, got a nicer vestment, but notably he has a little like almost a rich wristwatch attachment thing to his bracer that's like a little extra like small little needles and like knickknacks, like a Swiss Army knife type of deal, as he is hunched over what seems to be this elongated object that has an elbow at one end and a hand, and you can see various plates are open on it. Various screws are being screwed down. Different gears can be seen, and his little monkey friend Piccolo seems to be putting together some very simple toys and puzzles and putting them into boxes on the counter. Oh, friends, welcome back to Blitzky's Toys. What can I do for you? Mugwort, is it not?
You are correct.
Beautiful. I will be done with your arm shortly. Probably a couple more hours. If I'm lucky, next morning it should be ready.
Oh, that's actually fantastic to hear.
It is. I finally got all of the mechanisms. You have no idea how difficult it is to take apart the Jack-in-the-Box. Especially 200 of them.
200 Jack-in-the-Boxes?
Yes, there's very specific gears and such. It turns out to be the most suitable. But, Piccolo now has a fear of Jack-in-the-Boxes. You see that he is, like, smashing the shell of a Jack-in-the-Box.
Oh, poor Piccolo.
Yeah, but he's fine. He gets banana. He'll be alright. Dog. Oh, that's how big your horns are. I hope you don't mind. And he says, you see this like toy version of yourself has these just huge demon-like horns.
I like it. I want to buy all of them.
I mean, are you sure about that? That is 500 gold. I have already 500 of them.
Let me see how much money he's got.
But the children, you cannot just take all of them. What about all the kids who want to look up to you?
He's got a point. You know, if somebody wants to get a whole set of us, they can't have a whole set if you get all of them.
Well, what if I get a whole set and 5 tugs?
I could do that for 10 gold.
Awesome.
Perfect. Piccolo, could you please get out a special edition box? Yes, that one. And you see that his monkey runs off and then comes out of a little locker, and he has this little special box, and it says the Heroes of Valaki, first edition on the side of it. And they're like really shitty, rough, childlike depictions of you all. And then he sets it on the table. It is prototype, no? And then he opens it, and you see that there are dolls that are almost perfectly mimicking the entire party. I spent about all of my free time perfecting. Many of the toys, of course, will be dramatizations, but these are my prize collection. I do not sell it to many, but, well, you are the heroes. I see.
These are beautiful. Look at the
They're the
attention
best thing
to
I've ever
detail.
seen.
I was thinking about your friend, a little vampire kid. Do you think he should be involved?
Yeah,
Yes.
she needs to be in this set.
Perfect. I will go talk to him when I'm done with your arm, and we will get limited edition Doru doll. Yes, that'll bring in the money.
That
Man,
one I would definitely
Once
buy.
cursed, now freed from the heroes. Yes, perfect. It could sell millions. But anyway, I have to work on arm. If you have any other business, please attend with Piccolo.
Remember to just take a break now and then, you know?
Greatness waits for no man. Besides, I will sleep once I see moon.
Oh god. Okay, alright. We'll stop back in later on then.
Perfect. You all have a good day now.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Remember, if it breaks, it isn't Blitzky's.
Tug puts all of the dolls in his bag except for the Dee Dee doll, and he's just playing with the Dee Dee doll as they walk.
Alright, Tug, to the stockyard we go.
Yes, to the stockyard where Dee Dee is.
To the stockyard we go. As you get to the stockyard, which, if I'm correct, is actually really close to Blitzky's. You see, again, various traders, different shapes and sizes and colors. You see Yelena and Gunther setting up their podium, finishing some trade with some elves and looks like it could be an orc. And you look around and you do see a Tabaxi. A Tabaxi who seems to be wearing a very, very gray armor. It's very lightweight looking though, almost similar to leather, but as you look closer, you can see the interlocking mechanisms and the magic that is currently running through it. And of course, adorned to his back is a spear. Just a simple spear Nothing too crazy about the hilt, nothing too crazy about the blade itself. And he seems to be selling, honestly, looks like a couple random basic items here and there. But he is also selling what looks to be a set of 10 needles that are on a leather piece of padding, that like a toolkit padding. Come, friends, one and all, come, check out the Moore's wonderful emporium of various objects. Come on, do you not want a wonderful tattoo? And you there, ma'am, would you like a mechanical ring? It turns into blade and stabs a man, no? Alrighty then. Ah, you there, cleric lady, could I offer you mace that swing very hard and cast light?
No, but, I'm a blacksmith. I haven't found any blacksmiths around here to look for, schematics and the like. You wouldn't happen to have anything like that, would you?
And you see his eyes glow up. Blacksmith, you say? Of course. I am known to make some of the best machinations and weapons and armor in all of my old village. But for you, I might be able to give schematics or even draw up some plans for you. What is striking your fancy, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, anything that would bring honor to my god Moradin.
I don't exactly know how you bring honor to God.
Well, he's a blacksmith. He's a god of blacksmithing and dwarves and justice. So, if there's anything relating to weaponry that you might have schematics for, not your basic run-of-the-mill things, mind you.
Oh, are you looking for a bit more magically enhanced equipment?
Sort of, yeah.
You do know that it's going to require quite a lot of magical prowess to make, correct?
Oh, I'm aware.
Alrighty.
Would you have anything like that?
I do have a couple of ideas I have been trying to plan out and see if I could get to work. A spyglass that when you look through it, you could put light into, and boom, you have pointy light.
The cat
But you
made
don't have
laser
any
light.
schematics already.
I mean,
Not ones that you're thinking up. Then do you sell schematics at all? Do you have any schematics?
I do have quite a lot of schematics, yes, but not really useful. It is mostly just ideas that I am currently having. All of my useful schematics I've already kind of made. And you see that he has various like basic looking swords, a couple of axes, a mace here and there. And they all have tiny little gems in them. Of course, what they do changes from person to person. You see, what makes them so special is that the power inside is unknown until it is attuned to yourself. So this stick, for instance, he pulls his spear out. For me, it returns its hand upon command. I can teleport it with me. I can have it disappear. You see, he snaps its finger and it disappears. Then he reaches into the sky and pulls his hand out of this little pocket of like the sky, and then he goes, but you see, it is different for me. Of course, this one is a bit more attuned to my soul and my patron, but I don't have anything too specific. If you could give me an idea, I probably could draw something up for the right price.
No. That's not necessary. Thank you. Looking at the weapon he has in hand, from Deirdre's memories back at the temple, would the wounds found on that cleric or priest match
No.
the spears? No?
No.
Okay.
In fact, your clerical senses tell you that this man, this tabaxi, is literally soul-bound to this object. This is not something you just pick up and attune to. This seems very specific to just him. But other than that, no negative connotation.
Okay. He kind of relaxes a little bit. I have a different question for you then.
Of course.
Have you heard any rumors about a holy relic of a schematic being sold or anything?
In fact, I have. There is a seal, a token or some shit. It seems to be stolen. Erwin was looking for something of the sort too. Seems to have been stolen by
Erwin
some stupid witch. Well, yes, it was supposed to be able to, like, help his raven people. But I don't know why ravens are like... I mean, I guess shiny things too, but, you know, to each their own. Even rogues like shiny things. But, word around the street, somebody come and snatched it off Yelena and Gunter. They were going...
Did I hear shiny thing?
Oh, hello there, little goblin. How are you?
I heard shiny thing. What are you guys talking about?
Oh, you know, schematic, these raven people thing, these... it apparently was traded off to old lady to live out in hut.
Forget
God,
shiny,
you
look
kind
at
of
this.
Familiar. I feel like
He's
I
gonna
know
hold the
you,
Dee Dee
but I
doll in Dee Dee's
don't.
face.
Oh, that's great, Tug. Let's take a look at that more later when we're with the others. I'm pretty sure that Jotun would love to see that.
Oh, I
swear
got
to
the one with
God.
Jotun in my pocket.
I swear I recognize your whiskers. I don't know. There's something about you.
I do not even know if I've met you, Miss Goblin Lady, but I am Timur of the great, well, once great Eastern lands. I am an adventurer who has been scouring left and right. A bit connected to the old gods, but it's not here nor there. And besides, I only seek one thing in life: knowledge.
Like all knowledge?
Any knowledge. In fact, I hear there is tower with many knowledge, and I think I might need to go read up on tower, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you go there,
Have fun.
yeah.
Oh, trust me, I've broken into some crazy places. Did I
No,
ever
no,
tell you
it's
about the one time that I
gotta-
put sequel to man throat?
No, but I'm kind of intrigued. But I don't think we have the time, unfortunately.
Oh, no, shit, you're right, actually. I do have to get going in about 22 minutes. 21 now.
22 minutes? Oh,
You see
very
that?
specific.
He looks down on his wrist, and it's just this... even to your surprise, Deirdre, this overly complicated system of the time of day, the moon phase, what hour it is, what year it is, minute, etc. And it looks like a little bit of a jarbled mess of words. He presses a couple buttons, you see it glows a little bit, and he goes, yes, you see, I have to pay attention to where we are at in this time, because if I don't, I could get stuck in this land, and with as much shit going on in here, I do not want to be involved.
Oh, are you ever gonna come back?
I mean, at some point, as long as the money keeps coming.
Yeah, he'll probably eventually get money coming through in here.
Alright, that is good to know. Miss Deirdre, correct?
Correct.
Sorry, your friend's a little bit loud. I mean, it's nice to meet you all. I'm glad to see you're excited. Although I can't lie, dolls are a little bit weird for your age. But nonetheless, who am I to judge, you know? I am just simple cat. I trade, I make, I fight, I eat, I sleep. Things we all do. But schematics, I will cook something up. I will be here for probably 3 more days. So stop in probably tomorrow. Not tomorrow, I got a busy schedule. I could do this. Yes, come back in 2 days and I'll see what I can do for you.
I'll keep that in mind.
I mean, 2 days is all I can give you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I am very busy.
Well, let's hope we can beat the crap out of that hag within that amount of time.
Well, good luck with that one. Anywho, if that is all that I can help you with, I must go. You see, he presses a couple of things on his watch. His wagon starts to kind of shapeshift and turn into a little luggage. The table in front of him turns into a tiny little box. He grabs the 2 items and he puts the box in his briefcase, shuts the briefcase. He tilts his little wizard hat at you guys, and then he pulls his goggles down to a face, snaps his claws together, and he walks through a little rift before it shuts behind him.
What did he say? I
well-
was too busy backflipping Dee Dee.
While we were talking and while he was like setting up to leave, Deirdre would be like watching him and trying to commit like his visage and everything to her memory, and just mutters, repeating the name Timur, huh? And then, right. I'm going to talk to Gunther real quick, and then we can probably fuck off.
Yeah, I have to talk to him as well.
Okay. You guys make your way over to the stands where Yelena and Gunther are. Yelena seems to be selling some oddities to the orc and the elves. They're all looking kind of at some jewelry. But you see Gunther is kind of just flipping through a book of some simple weapons and armor. And he looks up and he goes, hello there, friends. What can I do for you all?
Deirdre immediately puts her hands on the counter and leans in and goes, I just heard that you had a schematic stolen from you.
I did.
Is this a schematic that you acquired from somewhere else?
No, it is something I drew up myself, but unfortunately we kind of got cursed. Well, you see, the reason I asked for the sword to be blessed is because it held a curse, and that curse was that of impurity. It messes with Genasi quite a lot and hasn't affected with some of my memory. Now, that being said, I have been working on redrawing the schematic, but there are some things I don't remember, I don't get, like a power source, and, well, what the fuck goes in it? And he shows you some drawings of this object that seems to be like a V in shape, but it looks like it has a spot to contain something, but there's like 12 different iterations of what could fit in there, and he's not sure which one. I was building it for Owen. He said that he needs something to hold an object of power, but didn't really give a description as to what kind of object. So I kind of was just winging it. And apparently in the past I had created it, and, well, as of recently, I have not been able to figure out what it is again. I'm hoping that, I maybe find my schematic. I'm assuming you're looking for it, no?
Not exactly. I was hoping that you had some information about its theft, particularly the person who might have stolen it, because I'm looking for a thief of schematics myself.
I don't know.
My search for them is what brought me to Barovia.
That is not good to hear. I don't know specifically. All I remember is that my schematic was gone when we returned to the city. Before we left, we had hidden some things around, and now they're gone.
How long ago was that?
The day that we met you all and had to leave was the day that we left. That was the last time that I recall seeing it in our shop, and I haven't heard any reports of break-ins, but there was that war, so it is possible that a god could have stolen it and sold it off for value. One of those Strahd lovers.
Right, thank you for that information.
Of course. Is there anything else that I could help with?
No, oh, yes, actually.
Oh.
We might have to go into a very cold place, and Erwin suggested talking to you about, having some sort of cold weather gear or item to stave off the cold,
Cold weather gear. You hear that, Yelena? Cold weather gear. And she, after finishing her sail, she looks over and she laughs. Yes, we have a solution. Here you go. And he places 3 rings on the table. This will grant you protection from cold. My wife has the same thing for heat as well, but it's not really useful in this land. I can give you 2 of them. Unfortunately, I would have to have you pay for the 3rd, but I just wanted you to be able to see them. And you see that they are silver banded rings with rubies embedded, like a straight strip of ruby in all of them.
How much for the 3rd?
Just 250 gold.
I can pay that.
Perfect. You wouldn't happen to have 2 more, would you? Or be able to make 2 more?
Unfortunately, I would have to go back to our original lands and procure some more. That will take a couple of weeks. But, I can't. I should have been able to give you Blessing of Warmth. It usually lasts for a couple of days, but for some reason my magic's been tampered with. This land is kind of corrupting people.
I know about that, and unfortunately, my divine magic was corrupted the first time we got here.
It is not. It's very unsightly to hear. But these rings, they are good for you. They are warmth rings. They provide warmth in a nearby radius of about 30 feet. And of course to the warmer.
So someone could just stick close to another person who's wearing the ring and they would also be warm?
That is correct. And you don't even need to attune to it.
That's perfect then.
I assume you're going to go to the south then. That's the only cold place I can think of.
We have a reason to go into the mountains, yes.
Well, keep your wits about you and try not to camp in the frigid night. It is even colder than it is in the day. This ring should be able to support you during daytime, but nighttime will definitely be an enemy.
In that case, I've got another question for you. You wouldn't have to have some sort of magical tent or no where we could look for one that would fit a party of 5?
Fizzban was the only other one that had any of that sort of magic. Unfortunately,
Shite.
a lot of the powerful items we all have been asking for have yet to come to Barovia.
Right. Well, thank you.
Of course. And do you two need anything? Doug?
No, I'm good.
Oh. What is that doll? That's you, Deirdre.
It's a dirty doll. I have a whole set.
Oh,
There's one for each of us.
my God.
And I got some extra tugs. Would you like a tug?
You know what? Sure. We'll take an extra.
And he will give him one of his extra tugs.
Ah, that's so funny.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Do you think having like any sort of furry armor or like cloak or anything would help in that kind of cold?
My dear, if magic cannot protect you from the cold of night, no mere flame nor feather or fur will be able to protect you.
So what are we supposed to do at night then?
You don't go out. You find shelter.
Alright. Thank you.
Of course. Would you like to buy a watch? It is attuned to the time.
You know what?
How much is watch?
It's only about 15 silver.
I'll buy watch if she doesn't.
You can take it.
All right, Tug, you buy a watch. It is perfectly synced up to the days in Barovia.
Tug's in a shopping mood. I don't know.
When in doubt, take out the bank.
Well, he did miss the shopping episode, so.
That is true. That is true. All right, friends.
All right.
Can I do anything else for you?
If you happen to hear any rumors about, thefts and whatnot, could you pass them on to me?
I will in heartbeat.
Thank you.
Of course. And thank you all again for your help. Thank you for restoring our faith.
Deirdre awkwardly nods and then gestures to the others and starts heading out.
Alrighty. You guys return back to the party, who is sitting, I guess the party rejoins together, where you see William hanging out with Jotun and the armor. Jotun seems to be bench pressing the armor, getting his reps in. 29, 22, 100, 23, 100, 24, 100.
Oh, fuck are you doing?
You bench pressing the armor?
Hey, Jotun.
You know.
3,000, 3,001, 3,002.
You have 3,002 bench presses of that armor?
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive, dude. What the hell?
Thanks.
Forget bench presses. I have a Jotun doll.
And you see that she produces out dolls of the entire party.
Ooh, I have a doll too.
We all have dolls. And there's some extra tugs, because, of course, the tug one's the cool one.
There's gonna be a plan of including Doru in as well. Limited edition, though.
Look at your little ears, Mug.
Are my little ears really that pointy?
I'm not going to answer that question.
It's okay if you do. I like that they're super pointy.
Okay, then yes, they're very pointy.
Just gotta flaunt them for a second. Put my ears in showcase a little bit.
And as you guys are sitting, just hanging out, chilling, you guys see a literal couple, a man and a woman, walking across coming from the west, coming out of the forest, but on the path, of course. And you see that they're just kind of hanging out. At this point, it's about 5 o'clock at night. The sun hasn't begun to set, but it is heading towards the horizon at this point, casting some shadows down. And out of nowhere, you all hear a sudden noise, and you see as the woman's head jerks to the side, and this black, shadowy figure pulls her into the forest. And you hear a yell, "Heather, no!" as he runs to chase her.
Oh, fuck. Here we go again.
And
Deirdre just tells the armor to come with her and is heading for the forest.
all right.
Come on, mini adventures. We got somebody to save.
You guys reach the edge of the forest, and you see the man, a human, out of breath, holding on to what looks to be scraps of a dress, similar to the one the woman was wearing. And on the ground, you see an arm just dismembered. We're gonna get married, my love.
Does anybody have a good sense of smell still, or is that not a thing? Can anybody track?
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't have any vampires or werewolves in your midst.
Can I just... Is there like a trail of blood that I can try and follow?
There is not.
The woman's arm is gone.
Well, no, it's here.
The woman is gone. Her arm is here.
Roll me a survival check, Mugwort.
Deirdre is going to move to the man, put her hand on his shoulder, and say, I know that you're probably in shock right now and very upset. But you need to get the fuck out of here. Head back to Valaki now.
What did it look like before you leave?
It was. I don't
you
know.
see-
I didn't even see it. I heard the snap of her neck, and she was gone.
Did you see or hear which direction it went in?
Behind. And he points towards the forest, and you guys see peering back at you the tiniest 2 white dots, but nothing else in the dark.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll walk in.
Go. Get back to Valaki now. And Deirdre's gonna also go in.
Okay.
Off we go.
Is everybody gonna be following into
Yep.
this? Okay.
Maniacal laughing and holding of fire by Mugwort.
Whew. Wasn't ready for this one. Alright, we're going to a fugly, very ugly map. However you want to be, I'm just gonna do some doodles, and we're just gonna roll with it.
Huh, this is a really
Trees,
barren forest.
some more trees over here.
Looks more like a desert to me.
Trees. Some more trees there. Some trees here.
Man, is the green that we've been looking at been desert?
All right. As you guys rush into the into the forest, you come to a small clearing where you find the woman's body, and her arm is missing. Seems to be torn off. But those 2 little white beads that you were chasing do not seem to be anywhere.
Come out wherever you are. Oh no, she even has a frowny face.
She didn't die happily.
Wow. Great hat.
No.
Deirdre wants to quickly check her body.
Roll me a medicine check.
I can't use
I
my
am
token,
going
by
to
the
give
way.
myself guidance.
Okay. Seems to have died due to her neck being snapped.
Yeah, figured that.
The arm doesn't seem to be ripped off intentionally. Almost like something pulled on it in the opposite direction that it was moving.
Is there any, like, marks on her body? Or any...
There are what look to be like 3 big black imprints around her neck.
Can I roll an investigation check to, like, look closer at them?
You can roll me a medicine check. It is an injury.
I know nothing.
Looks like something grabbed her.
Wow. Huh. Interesting. Hey, does anybody have any idea what these black marks are?
Can I go investigate?
Sure. Roll me a medicine check.
Medicine. Ooh.
A creature snapped its neck. You don't recognize the creature as anything normal. And you can tell that the way that it broke her neck was an instantaneous death. It was so much force that there wasn't even a second, like, it was no more than a second long.
I see. We just don't know shit about this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
This is not a creature you've ever encountered before. The marks don't seem like a humanoid inflicted. None of the monsters you've killed before seem to have any relative capabilities of injuring someone in this way.
Can I go into stealth?
Where? And how? Because remember, stealth isn't just like, ooh, I turn invisible. You have to actually hide.
climbs Jotun's back and hides under the cape.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. That seems fun.
Okay.
Which like direction does it look like the body was being pulled?
It
Like,
does.
is there any?
The path leads to you. It leads to this location.
If you pinged, I didn't see.
No, I mean like where the body currently is.
Oh no, but I meant like from the positioning of the body, because we know that she was being dragged by her neck. Like, which direction does it look like her body fell from being dragged in that direction when it was let go of?
It seems as if she was dragged across the ground, and once it reached the spot, he let go. So, or not he, sorry. It let go, and so it didn't, like, it didn't fall very far. It just kind of was, this bitch's body was just kind of pulled. And,
okay, so
this is where it was.
It'd be reasonable then to think that it probably continued on in that sort of direction.
I will say that is not a bad guess. But there isn't any hint that anything has moved or gone anywhere. Any track or anything of that sort is only relative to the body.
Fuck.
Can I peek out from under Jotun's cape and kind of just take a look around?
You take a peek out of his cape and look around.
Anything weird?
You're just in a forest you haven't really been to. You're not making a check or anything or telling me what it is you're doing. That, like, I'm sorry, but that was kind of like a passive, I'm just gonna look around and check. It's one of those, yeah, you gotta search for things.
Okay, I'm going back under the cape.
Can I investigate to see if there's any other hints where the monster might have gone?
Roll me a survival check.
Okay.
Guidance.
Yeah, never mind that.
The only thing that looks like it's been around this area is you guys and this body. There's no footprints. There's no breaking in the brush. There's no scent. Whatever was here just disappeared.
I don't suppose anyone has speak with death.
I do, but I don't have it prepared.
Jotun, do you have speak with dead?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Well-
Well, what does the party want to do?
I know we just left Erwin and Valaki, but I almost feel like we should cover her body and carry it there and warn him about what we just witnessed.
I can give you this for free. There's a raven flying ahead or above you. You guys are still within close proximity of Valaki to be overwatched by these ravens.
Then Deirdre's gonna try and flag it down.
Unnecessary. They will most likely report this. It's kind of like an overguard that I just kind of that you guys have gained because of the whole vibe or the whole fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for food beans. She's gonna go feed the cat real quick.
All right.
Yeah. Would you guys like to stay and investigate? you guys like to move on to something else?
I mean,
Well, for not taking the body back, I'd like to bury it and try and give it some sort of funeral rite.
Okay. Okay.
I can, let's see. Oh, no, I can't. I don't have her prepared. I was gonna say I could aid and fucking keep it.
Oh, gotcha. Can you revivify her? Who cares? She's
Not
just missing
yet.
an arm.
I mean, I can.
William does have those.
yeah. It's 500 gold.
You have 3 of them, though. And you could have sold them, but you didn't sell them yet.
Yeah.
I handed over to William.
We need it.
You needed the
Our arm.
Okay. Alright. So, very unwillingly, William does cough up one of the diamonds. And, you guys do your best to sew back the arm on this woman, and you begin the ritual to revivify her. Is there a spell time? Is it like 5 minutes, or is it just instant?
Instant.
Okay. You cast Revivify on the woman's body, and you see that her arm begins to bleed a bit more. It doesn't. The arm might have a little difficulty going back together. But you see that she wakes up and almost sits up immediately, gasping for breath. Tyler, where are you? Where am I? Who are you people?
Not sure how to explain this other than you were walking with your fella, got snatched by the neck, died. We chased after, brought you back. Now you should probably get out of here before you get snatched by the neck again. Go that way. Your fella was that way.
Oh,
Get to Valaki.
Is there any information you can give us before you leave?
I don't know. We were walking and then I heard a snap and now I'm here. I don't really know what here is though, but I will make haste as best as I can.
And you're just pointing in the direction to make sure she doesn't go wandering off in deeper trouble.
Instantaneous, huh?
Yeah, I barely blinked and that was it.
There's no footprints. It was instantaneous.
Is it a ghost? Am I being haunted?
Lady, please go.
Okay,
Please go.
I'm going.
Your man should be in Valaki as well. We're getting there.
Alright. Okay. She runs out of the forest back towards Valaki. And you all remain a bit on the edge of the forest. 5 p.m. Investigating a weird occurrence. Would you like to, what would you guys like to do?
Can I just burn the forest down?
It's too big.
I mean, I've
How?
tried, remember?
What do you mean, how?
How is it too big?
1 mile that way, another mile that way, another mile that way.
Wouldn't it slowly spread though?
You would think, but in a world that is magical, where one man controls the effects of the entire land, you can assume that your fire would not reach that far, nor would it be allowed to get that far. It's like if you owned a cave, would you let people just come in and put shit inside your cave that you don't want?
I don't know, especially if the cave is already looking like shit. I don't see why not.
Okay, well, if it's... Okay, first of all, that's fucked up, because that's mean. This is his world. Secondly, if you...
Strahd's doing fucked up shit.
Okay, yeah, well, Strahd is a fucked up person, but that's not the point. The point is that you're trying to affect something in a way that you just don't have the power to do yet.
Also, if that was possible for us, the fire could potentially spread to the other forests around, and Valaki is like situated in forested area.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like space.
The vineyard is next to it, etc.
Mhm.
Yeah, those spaces are the road. Then a falling, burning tree could cross the path of a road.
Let's burn the world down. Fire.
Look, people are asking for a son, and we can give it to
Oh,
them.
Jesus Christ. Fair enough, but
They all need Jesus.
Sorry, I don't know who that is.
You will not be able to burn this forest down. I will say you would die faster than you could get out if you set the
I'm
whole
not
thing on
actually
fire.
gonna burn the forest down. It was just a hypothetical question.
Hypothetically, what would you do if one of you just died?
I don't know.
Well,
I'd be
2
kind
more
of upset.
diamonds.
Gas
Two more
revivify.
diamonds.
Exactly. That's why we needed the
Well,
diamonds.
Hold on. What are we gonna do about this? Are we gonna stay in the forest with the lady that instantly died and just stand around with our thumbs up our asses? Or are we gonna like try and figure something out? Because standing in the forest maybe isn't a good idea.
Yeah. Like, we sent her off back to Valaki. We have basically 2 options. We either go deeper and try and seek out whatever this thing was, or we know that Erwin knows about it and back off for now, because we have other things that we need to do.
I mean, I can technically fly. Technically. So,
Okay, but
to look around in the forest to see if I can spot it.
you can look through trees.
I mean, it's not gonna be so packed.
Do you forget how packed this forest is? This is a dense forest. Like, all of the
Appreciate you,
forest that we go
appreciate
to is dense.
Hope you're enjoying.
Never mind then.
Alright, so I need to know what is it that you guys want to do, or where do you want to go?
I personally think it's a good idea to get out of the forest, especially if somebody instantly died.
Right. After that. Because Tog is gone, and Tainted is not feeling too great. So, I need to know what you guys want to do and where we're going so we can put a pin in it.
We can take
I mean,
a
we could
rest.
sleep.
We need to
think
take a rest anyway.
Where? Not... What
Yeah.
are you doing? Where? Right here? 'Cause if-
No.
I think we should go down here, because we are going to need to deal with either the mansion or the hag anyway. We can set up camp away from the forest and rest up.
Okay, I can do that for you guys. Alright, well, that will be, wow, an hour and a half travel, so not too bad. And you guys will be following the Luna River to the south. And as you come to this large, wide embankment in the road, you can see there's a small island with some shrubbery and some trees that are. It's in the middle of the forest or the river, but mostly just looks uninhabited. And you have a large plains-like area, and so you guys do set up camp here. Yeah, we will just have to see next session where it is that you guys end up, and yeah, pretty much go from there.
Yeah, sure.
If there's any downtime, preparation, anything behind the action in the forefront you guys want to do, yeah, you can definitely let me know. But taking into Tug and Jotun's consideration, that, my friends, is where we're going to end it.
Sounds good.
Thank you guys for being here again. And thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully next time we can get some less sleepy people. And,
I'm gonna go make dinner because I haven't actually eaten
go
yet.
from there.
That sounds like a good idea.
Cheerio. Y'all have a good one.